Let's talk about how pornography is affecting your relationship. So I've gotten a lot of messages lately asking for this because it's been a hot minute since we've done it. So for us, it is a moral issue. We believe it is a form of infidelity because you are finding sexual gratification in someone other than your partner, even if it's over a phone. However, some of you might not find it a moral issue. So let's talk about it from a technical scientific standpoint. The use of explicit material to create that sexual arousal in your body is actually a dopamine stimulant to the brain. So it is creating a similar and actually slightly more intense addictive cycle than heroin does in your brain. So for those of you who are watching and are getting very defensive inside right now, it is because your body is programmed to defend that to which you are dependent. So if you are becoming very defensive, it's probably because you're addicted to pornography. Moving right along. Pornography naturally desensitizes you to sexual things. And thus, when you are intimate with your partner, it is very common to have these really unrealistic expectations of what intimacy looks like because you're now programmed to believe that pornography type scenarios are normal, and your spouse often never measures up to your level of fantasy or expectation because those things are just not realistic. Secondly, when you are viewing pornography, you are naturally going to become desensitized to your spouse. In other words, you begin to subconsciously or consciously compare them to what you are looking at in pornography. So the effect of this is you become less and less attracted to your partner. When you, however, starve your eyes, which means you force yourself not to look at anything that's sexually arousing, your partner, who gives you the only sexual gratification that you're getting, becomes radically beautiful and attractive to you because you associate that imperfect body with all of the love handles or stretch marks or imperfections. You associate that body with the gratification and the oxytocin that is produced when you are connecting in that intimate way. So suddenly, they're no longer being compared to these supermodel porn stars who are absolutely fake and airbrushed on a screen. Instead, they become radically beautiful in all of their imperfections. The other thing to note is that people using explicit material like this have been shown in studies to have very increased anger and increased irritability because of what it's doing to their brain. And some studies indicate that it even leads to narcissistic type behaviors. So you have to understand, pornography is detrimental. It is devastating to an intimate partnership. If that's not enough for you, go look at what it's actually doing to your brain on a physiological level. This is a drug, and it is destroying you, and it is destroying your relationship.